Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ravens reviewing videos. Tonight I am going to watch WatchMojo.com, and this video is called Top 20 Paranormal Moments Caught on Security Footage. I always like those because according to me it's very hard to tamper with them, because if you do you will lose your job most of the times. But I've had a discussion a couple of weeks ago with someone, well, if you take that with your mobile phone you can tamper with it. So do agree with that, but nobody in his right mind will do that. Because if you do, and your boss is going to find out you tamper with evidence of security footage, they will fire you on the spot. At least that was what if I were your boss, I will fire you on the spot, because you're not allowed to tamper with any footage. Alright. I hope you joined me in this video, and I hope you enjoy it, of course. So everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, because it's review time. Alright, there we go.
I don't know. I don't know who it is or what it is, but leave me alone, for real.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 paranormal moments caught on security footage.
So, if it's not Bobby, then who is it?
I saw it and I was like, is that an alien?
For this list, we'll be looking at
I'm not looking at this.
and spookiest incidents found through security cameras that might be holding proof of spirits, the supernatural, and the great unknown. Have you ever had an experience with the paranormal? Let us know below.
Can I look already?
Number 20,
Yeah,
spooking the cat.
Spooking the cat.
doll collection.
Oh my god. What is that?
Having a small
Sorry.
collection of dolls
That's
is
fine.
creepy enough, but to make Kathy Gallinger's home in Ontario
I swear to God, why would people do that? I know it's a series. I know I have no idea which one it is again, but I know this is a series, and this is a very, very, very ugly doll.
Canada, a lot spookier is the uninvited guest from the unknown. Since moving into the property in 2018, Gallinger quickly noticed strange incidents, such as objects moving on their own accord. So she wanted to catch the eerie events on camera by setting up CCTV in her basement. And in 2022, she got her footage. Her cat, amazingly named Salem, is staring at something intently. Suddenly, he sprints away in fear. If you look carefully, you could see a strange puff of black smoke emitting from the disturbing dolls.
Yeah, but if you have that kind of dolls in your house, what do you think is going to happen?
Thankfully, there's nothing sinister. Gallinger's psychic friend told her the presence just wanted to be known. Number 19.
Hope so.
Like
For your
Copa
sake.
in the TV show Supernatural, apparently if enough people believe in something, it'll come to life. And seemingly many folks have wished Dobby from the Harry Potter franchise into existence. In 2019, Vivian Gomez released a video that took the internet by storm. Taken from CCTV footage at her home in Colorado Springs.
I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. This is bullshit. I have to call this one bullshit, and I swear to God, I'm normally not this honest about that in this regard, in this manner. I'm doing it right now, but I have to call this one bullshit. Sorry. I'm going to finish watching this, but bullshit.
A strange elf-esque creature lurches across the screen and into the night after doing a little dance.
Look at how it disappeared. That's something with video editing. If you want to do video editing, at least learn how to do it.
Pretty unsettling. Some folks believe
No.
it's just Gomez's kid wearing flip-flops with underwear on his head. But she was
Bullshit.
adamant that she wouldn't let him out at night.
Could it be your son Bobby just goofing around?
No, I wouldn't let him out at dark by himself.
But instead of being Dobby, perhaps it's proof of aliens. Let us know what you think. Number 18. The
Bullshit.
Lego Phantom. One night, Kira Henriksen was relaxing at home in Orem, Utah, while her stepchildren were sleeping in their bedroom. Henriksen had always felt slightly uncomfortable in the apartment, hearing voices and feeling as though something was watching her. Suddenly, a large thud came from the kids' room.
What happened? No, this is a disaster.
Henriksen went in and found Legos everywhere. Though she suspected the children were playing, they immediately denied it. And this was confirmed when Henriksen checked the camera in the room. A box filled with Legos slowly edged off the chest of drawers, with no one near, and fell onto the floor.
I was looking at the kid's reaction, so this one is legit. It has to be, or you have very cruel parents for fucking around with that. So if this was fake, move out. Just go to orphan or something. But I wouldn't stay with my parents if they would mess with me like that. No.
floor, causing the kids to hide from the sudden noise.
Exactly.
For Henriksen, this is the proof she always suspected. Number 17, snacking spirit.
Ooh,
In July
nice.
2022, Amy and Lauren Elleray Wilson were with their family, but then they got a notification on their phone that the motion sensors at their store Lollipops in Lancashire, England had been activated. They looked at the CCTV.
Seriously, I was just there. Why didn't I find this shop? Damn it. Next time I'm there, I'm gonna hop over.
and
I have
saw
to
a
find
spooky
this.
sight. An orb of light floats around the sweet shop, seemingly deciding what treat to try. While in the background, faint orbs are also wandering. This isn't the only time the shop has had bizarre events. Previously, a bag that had been sitting on the counter for 10 minutes suddenly fell off, which was also caught on CCTV. It's speculated the shop could be haunted by a ghost child from years ago. Number 16.
I have to say that the orb ball thingy was pretty legit in my eyes, because it could be a lens flare, but on the other hand, if you look at it, everything is closed off because they have some kind of thing, roll curtain thing in front of the windows, so you can't break in. I don't know what it's called, but can't find the word right now. It's like right there, but never mind. I'm Dutch, so I can do that. No, I think it's pretty legit because, like I said, there's no light source, whatever. And if you get a notification without being notified before, then it's supposed to be real in my eyes. It's very hard to see this dust, because dust does not fly like that, and it definitely is not going to see what candy is in there. So yeah, that one's legit. Let's see this one. Real Kitty Pride.
Real Kitty Pride. In 2022, Laura and Justin Harrington suddenly got a notification that there was movement outside on their porch. The following day, the two looked back at the footage just in case anything happened. And boy, did it. In the darkness of night, a transparent black cat
That's
walked
weird.
across the screen. Then it passes through a post like X-Men's Kitty Pride before vanishing.
No. I saw it moving away again.
However, the Harrington
If you look closely right here, when they zoom in, you can see the tail of this kitty thing goes.
aren't too concerned. They
Look.
believe it's a friendly feline since the family loves animals. Of course, it could be corrupt footage accidentally showing images that had previously been overwritten. Or it could just be a ghost
They
cat
don't
that's
show
wandering
it right
around
now.
the realm.
It's right
Number
here.
15, Tiny Spectre.
Just
The
scroll
Angel
back.
Hotel is seemingly a hotspot for paranormal activity. When James Bond actor Roger Moore stayed at the accommodation in Surrey, England, he spoke about being visited by a spirit over 2 nights.
Good night, Mr. Bond.
Mrs. Bond.
In March 2019, the Pop Star Bar,
Sorry.
which was part of the hotel at the time, released mysterious security footage. In it, an object seemingly made of light dashes across the screen, then approaches the door.
Now that could be an insect, but I want to see it if they slow it down. I hope they slow it down.
Suddenly, it vanishes into
Look, that could be an insect. Don't know what kind of insect, but it could be an insect.
thin air. While some have speculated it's a moth, the fact it seems
Yeah.
to disappear is strange.
It
Of course,
doesn't. Well, it's a light flowing object on a light door. What do you think? You're not gonna see that anymore. As soon as it sits still, you will not see it anymore.
according to then owner Paul Cobb, the bar had 2 previous spirit-esque incidents before this one. He was even in contact with professional ghost hunters who wanted to check out the facility for spooky events. Number 14, Traffic Terror.
Now, I wonder if something came out of that then. I think when I search for that, because I wonder if there's any proof besides the thing that flashed in front of the camera.
In footage that originally debuted in 2016 but then did the rounds again in 2018, seemingly phantoms from the great beyond have places to go.
That's weird.
Reportedly taken outside a shop in Pangasinan, Philippines, security footage of the road seems pretty normal, to start with, anyway. Then a shadowed figure approaches and begins roaming. Without stopping, it walks onto the road without a care in the world and passes through vehicles with its determined strut.
Wow, that's weird.
Some locals have speculated it could be a ghost with a grudge since the town plaza is nearby. Others have stated that the area has always creeped them out, and now they have proof of why.
Does look legit to me. So in this case, I would say paranormal, definitely.
Number 13, Patient Poltergeist.
Oh, I've
If
seen
Watch
this one
Mojo
too.
were to make a video on the creepiest jobs in the world, the hospital security guard night shift would definitely be on there.
Most
In November
definitely.
2022, a guard abruptly rose to his feet as the doors opened in a hospital in Buenos Aires, Argentina, at 3:30 a.m. In the footage, it looks like he's talking to no one. Yet the guard later insisted he was talking to an elderly patient who had an appointment with the doctor. When she didn't return hours later, the guard checked with the office's staff. They stated they hadn't had any visitors, and the name of the mysterious missing woman was the same as the one who perished the day before. Number 12,
Funny.
Baby Pusher. Since she was a kid, Ashley Scott from Elizabethton, Tennessee, has had run-ins with the spooky side of life since she saw a ghost in her childhood bedroom. Even when she moved into a condo with her partner, Chris Geisler, years later, strange incidents continued, like inexplicable noises at night. When she went to the store in October 2022, Geisler was looking after their infant son, Gavin. As the tot crawled into his parents' bedroom, he paused. Then he sharply fell over face first, as though he was pushed.
Definitely pushed.
Gavin even looked behind him to see what knocked him over, only to find no one. Immediately, Geisler sent Scott the video, which confirmed her fears. Number 11, Driveway Ghost.
I would say that the baby was really literally pushed. How can a baby jump up like that if you can't even walk yet? That's no, that's not
You know
possible.
when you see something weird for a moment, but as soon as you look closely, it's gone? Luckily for Mr. Hernandez, his suspicions were confirmed after he took a look at what his home security cameras had caught.
My husband happened to look over
Just a sec.
right when I guess the image came up.
He had noticed something odd pass by his home while he and his family were enjoying their dinner. Brianna, his wife, didn't see it, but then after reviewing the footage, it sent shivers down her spine. The Hernandez family believes that they witnessed a ghost and speculate that it could have been the spirit of someone who had passed away in the area.
It looks like a person in an otherworldly form.
What?
Their explanation? It's a ghost.
Critics, on the other hand, claim it was just a camera error or some trick with the lighting.
Well, it wasn't a trick, definitely not. But if it's a ghost, I don't know. It's very hard to see. Because it's this camera image is pretty blurry. So it could be paranormal, but could not be paranormal. Well, that's a discussion point. Maybe somebody else knows. Maybe somebody else can explain this one.
Number 10. Want to play catch? This spooky location in Nebraska has been billed as the most haunted museum in the world, and for
Cool.
good reason.
We've actually been voted one of the most haunted museums in the world. We have the largest collection of verified haunted artifacts as well. We have over 3,000 currently, and we add to it every week.
Their YouTube channel regularly posts videos they've caught on security cameras of bizarre phenomena happening in their building. In 2018, the Museum of Shadows released a video of a ball moving on its own in a dark room. If it were just rolling around a little, we might be inclined to dismiss this one, but the ball actually gets thrown. While strange, it's also kind of adorable to think about a ghost entertaining itself playing with a ball. If you're looking for a more personal experience with the paranormal and you happen to live in the Omaha area, the museum offers all kinds of activities from self-guided tours to ghost hunts.
We do after-hour ghost hunts as well from 10 o'clock to midnight, where we actually go lights out and investigate as a group.
Number 9. It's a ghosty ghost world. It's always pretty disturbing when pets are victims to paranormal shenanigans.
Yeah.
In 2021, a video uploaded to TikTok quickly spread due to its uncanny content. Security footage from a living room has two dogs barking away in their cages. Suddenly and simultaneously, both dogs stop their panicking.
What?
That alone is concerning. Then they're very still for a few moments, as though on guard. The black dog's collar then gets tugged, lifting it upwards, and the pup naturally freaks out a little. The loosened collar then falls to the floor, confusing the canine. Is it safe to say this ghost is a cat person? Number 8. Paranormal.
I don't know. I didn't see it lift up, but maybe I missed that. If I do see it pop up, I will probably put a text in the editing version. I didn't see it.
Reality. The Paranormal Activity franchise is the pinnacle of hidden camera fictional horror. But what if the franchise was played out in real life? Well, in 2022, Joey and Amy Radke from Minnesota felt like they were experiencing that very situation. With CCTV set up to watch their pets while they're out, the couple ended up spotting some kind of nightgown-wearing figure walking around in their hallway. Even the cats spooked as they scatter and hide underneath the coffee table. It's believed the being is the spirit of an older woman who passed at the property years ago in her nightgown. The landlord and previous tenants have also all experienced some kind of metaphysical presence in the building. Number 7.
I do have to admit, that one is very, very strange. Because it's like... It's hard to explain. Because I could see the head doing this. I think if I saw that in my house, I would probably ghost out my own house. But I've done that a lot already, by the way. But yeah, I would probably go investigate.
Come here often? Not all ghosts are out to get us living.
Aww.
Sometimes they just want to enjoy their hobbies again in the
There
afterlife.
goes the beer.
2021 at the Blue House Pub in Hendon, England.
Why throw over the beer? That's some good beer. They always have to throw drinks over.
Moment where a glass falls over of its own accord was captured
Doesn't
on
fall.
camera. The pint seems to tip over rather slowly, as though it's being pushed carefully, before its contents spill onto the floor. The previous night, a spiritualist had actually visited the pub. They stated that they could sense something, and that the spirit, thought to be female, was upset with the employees for taking over her work. The landlady, Darla Anderson, claimed there had been incidents of pints flying off the bar for years, but CCTV wasn't installed then. Number 6, ghouls just want to have fun. Is there
Ghouls just
anything
wanna
more
have fun.
frightening than ghost children? Well, the Barnsley Antique Centre in England might be the location of the creepiest encounter with young spirits yet. Coming into work one morning in 2017, antiques dealer Daniel Parker found a 1960s Bambi rocking horse toy on the floor. He thought it was weird and decided to check the cameras. The footage showed the toy rocking backward and forward with no one sitting on it. Suddenly, it was sharply thrown onto the floor, as though someone had gotten off it too quickly. Parker reported that there had been several strange incidents since he began working there, such as a cabinet exploding for no reason. Many locals have also heard spirits talking and claim poltergeist kids dwell in the building.
Well, has to be then. Here. I like that movie.
Number 5, Beer Besties. Apparently, ghosts
Poltergeist.
really love hanging out in bars and getting up to spooky mischief. Over at the 300-year-old White Swan Inn in Dunstable, England, locals were enjoying a drink and relaxing in the historical establishment. Everything is normal, to start with, anyway.
Do you know what I noticed about England? There's a lot of haunted pubs. I've been at 2 in this weekend, and seriously, every time I see a pub, it's from England or somewhere near England.
The instant a pint sitting calmly on
Funny.
the table suddenly tips over, spilling its contents on the floor and splashing onto the unlucky patrons. And this isn't the only time something invisible and strange went on
Bye,
in the
beer.
pub. Another night, with everyone away from the bar and the drinks stacked, the CCTV witnesses a bottle mysteriously fly off the shelf, causing other bottles to fall and spill beer behind the till.
Whoops.
Number 4, the spooked security guard. In 2018, Jay Brown was working the night shift as a security guard at a nursing home in Chicago, where he kept experiencing a strange presence. When Brown told colleagues, friends, and family about seeing some form of a ghost, they didn't believe him. Well, he eventually caught the being on CCTV twice.
I looked at it like, okay. I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do.
In the videos, you can make out a white faint shadow float past the front desk, definitely spooking Brown. At one point, he even tosses a book at the entity, which is a little bit rude, but also a little bit warranted. Brown has also reported hearing footsteps and catching a ceiling light fall on its own.
It's like it's starting to show up every 6 months or a few months or something, so.
Number 3.
That's
you should
creepy.
Probably excuse the late homework. Deer Park CBS School in Cork, Ireland has been a hotbed of ominous happenings for years. At the beginning of October 2017,
See, chair
month for
floating.
all things eerie, the school released this downright chilling video online. In the early hours of the morning, while no one was in the building, doors can be seen slamming. That's followed by lockers shaking aggressively, papers falling out at some of them, and then a wet floor warning sign is flung, seemingly with no one around. Previously, the school had experienced strange incidents like cold spots and disembodied crying sounds, but nothing like this was ever caught on camera.
I don't know about this one. This is very easy to fake. Very easy. And especially in October, the Halloween month. I don't know. I think this is some kind of stunt.
Number 2, the Pale Creature. In 2022, the Pale Creature began spreading across social media with a video released by Paranormality magazine. It was recorded from the security footage of a home in Kentucky. The unsettling video has a hunched white figure with long limbs creeping slowly towards a parked car. It's left people wondering just what it could be. The top suggestions include an alien, some kind of mythical monster, or a spirit. There's also a theory that the Pale Man from the 2006 film Pan's Labyrinth came to life.
Still think that's funny. I don't know who thought about this, but seriously, you're a genius.
But of course, there are also some viewers who question the authenticity of the video, since its quality is so grainy.
It could just be someone sneaking up to steal a car. You never know.
Plus, it could always just be someone in a white morph suit. Let us know what you think in the comments. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Spidey.
If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
I have to sit up.
Number 1, Screaming Hotel.
Oh, this one again. We've seen this one, I think in the last video I made. Or the video before that. But there is this one in there. So we know what's gonna happen. But still, it's a good video.
Just another day when staff
like looking at
working
this
the
one.
Wingate Hotel in Illinois received several noise complaints about a room. However, strangely, no one was booked into the vocal suite. When staff checked it out, they also heard the unnatural screaming erupting from the mysterious
By the way, if you hear some growling on the mic, that's my stomach. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat after this video.
accommodation. Refusing to wait for the police, John went inside with his trusty flashlight. But on the security footage, we can see some kind of person-shaped mist leaving the room before the lights begin to flicker.
Yeah. I still think that's weird.
According to John...
Plus, I think it's very creepy that John does not react to the fact that he's being called. I think if I was his colleague, I would probably scream at him. Why didn't you react the moment I called you?
The suite's furniture was eerily thrown about, and the shower was running. Yikes. While some viewers have been quick to question the clip's authenticity, we'll let you decide if this is fact or fiction.
I think it's fact. Alrighty, that was it for Watch Mojo. Can I say all paranormal? No, definitely not. Especially the free elf. Sorry, I don't know where you get that, but nah. Would be cool if it was Dobby, but no. But overall, I like the video a lot. There's some good footage in there, and like I said, it's very hard to manipulate security footage on a job, that is, because if you have your own security footage, then it's very easy to manipulate that and you will not get fired by it. So yeah, overall good video, liked it a lot, and I think I'm still going to have to discuss with people about security footage on the job, because like I said, I had a discussion with someone about a couple of weeks ago about manipulating security footage on the job, because yeah, if you take it with your phone, it is very easy to manipulate. But if you or your boss, no, if your boss finds out about that, I think you'll be fired on the spot. You're not supposed to tamper with that, because if something bad happens and you tamper with it, or you've tampered with it before, people are gonna think you tampered with it, and you're not believable anymore. You're not credible. You're not nothing. So I still have my doubts with that. But other than that, good video. And of course, I hope you you liked the video, and you will join them, because Watch Mojo does have a lot of good videos on there. It's not all part paranormal, but there's a lot of scary videos on there. There's a lot of documentaries on there. So yeah, if you want to watch some documentaries or scary videos or paranormal videos or whatever video. They have a lot of videos on there, so go check them out and subscribe to their channel. And of course, if you like my video, it's right there somewhere on the end. Tickle the bell icon so you will never miss the notifications. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now.